Hi. Crap. I still am. I wanted to keep reading, but I shouldn't have started stream. I'm sorry. I think I'm just gonna end it instantly again. I'm. I I love Rosa so much. She's, oh my gosh. Six out of 10 star. We might be seeing the event. This happens with everything I ever do, okay? With anything I ever like, I always like a character at first. And then a character I didn't care about suddenly becomes my favorite, and I end up forgetting about the first one. And with Natsuki being so nothing burger for the longest time since episode 1, we might be seeing the event where I like Rosa more than Natsuki. When I ended the stream, I started thinking more. I just wanted to continue playing, but I don't think it's happening. When I ended the stream, I started thinking of where I got the money thing, and yeah, I remember the exact point. It was the first time where Maria said that Mama brings boyfriends over. No, not boyfriends. When Mama brings men over to our home. And me instantly, you know how I am. I instantly think ahead. I instantly thought ahead of other mystery movies, shows, novels that I've read. And, you know, whenever a woman sleeps with men, it's always for an ulterior motive. So, single mother, and I was like, oh, well, her work is so bad that she is, you know, getting money other ways. So that's where I got it from. But now, boom, third eye open. I remember that, yeah, that's never happened. I just completely integrated into the story myself. I wonder what other things I've done that with. I mean, I've done it with Natsuhi already. I've created this story of Natsuhi coming from poverty, right? That's not said. And I don't care. I'm keeping that going until it is completely proven otherwise. I do that a lot. I do that with everything, ever. I just create these headcanons, and I make them canon to me, because it makes me appreciate characters more. But, being told the truth and getting that broken, it just made me like Rosa more. It just made her more human. Giving her this shield, this excuse of, she's only... That's my blue tag. Giving her the shield, this excuse of, oh, she's only doing this horrible thing just so she can provide for Maria. That was too big of an excuse, too big of a shield for her. And taking that away, making her even more human. Just made me like her more. She should be like, I'm a bad artist, but he's pretty good. Because be like, I'm interpreting rubbish. Whatever. I just gave her the shield, right? So without the shield, she's more human, and that makes me like her more. Because she was the person who was broken very, very early on in her life. So of course she would want to have fun and be, like she said, be a woman. I think she still loves Maria with all her heart, but it doesn't. It's still a shame that she had to lose so much of her youth because of her family, because of Maria. So, yeah, it just makes sense, and I like it more. I like it more. So thank you, Sams, for getting angry about it, thus causing Ruby to say it, and thank you, Ruby, for saying it. It just made me like her more. Screw this. Whatever. I like her. That's all. That's all. That's all the extra thing I can say. I like her. That's all. This shit indeed. That's so bad. I like her. That's all. I like her a lot. I don't defend her. I don't want to defend her. Defending her, you just saw right now. Giving her excuses and defending her makes her a worse character. Without those defenses, it makes her a better character, and I like her for it. She's a terrible mother. And it's not fair to Maria. It's not fair to Rosa. It's not fair to anyone. It is just a terrible circumstance, and that is what makes me like her. Because of the terrible, terrible circumstance. And she deserves no excuses. And she deserves to suffer for it. And that's why I like her. And she is human. She is unbelievably the most human character we've had yet. Or maybe I'm just blind to the rest. I don't care for now. We'll see. But she's the most human character we've had. Like, Eva is great. Eva, you know, episode 3 was great. But does not, for me, does not scratch the surface of how I think of how human Rosa is. And I think Ryokishi should go screw themselves. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done now. I'm done. Haha, you all had your laughs. Enjoy yourselves in Umifull. Screw all of you and your egos. And screw you. Screw all of you. I like her. I thank you all for your chat messages of breaking down some of the bigger copiums I had. I'm glad that the money thing was out, made me like her more, and I'm glad of you telling me that you gotta accept she's just a bad mother, because yeah, I always knew that. Of course, I wasn't ever trying to defend her, like I said, but just seeing it be said just helps. Just seeing it be said helps even more. Gosh, I apologize if I ever made it seem like I was defending her too much or calling her a good mother. No, we saw her slap Maria multiple times and destroy her toys, destroy the symbol of her love. But again, where I ended with the fact that she created Sakutaro, an original design, like, I forgot how many times it's been said, or by how many people, they keep saying that, like Angie said it, that is a completely unique vessel that no one else can recreate, because she didn't just buy it. She didn't just buy the schematics for it. She didn't see it. She didn't create a little lion, of Maria's favorite TV show or cartoon. It was completely a unique design out of Rosa's own head, with the thought of Maria in her mind. And she made it. She went through the work. She bought the materials. And she spent who knows how long. Obviously, it's just a little plushie. As someone as professional at making clothes like her probably made it in less than a week. But let's just say like a week. She took a week of her life just making it. Just to get it ready for her birthday party. Fuck you. I don't care. I'm gonna continue reading now. Through tears, I'm gonna continue reading. And I don't care. I don't care. Screw all of you. Crap, I forgot the OP was playing. I forgot to reopen the game. I read your message, Phoenix. I cannot say anything right now, but I read it. And thank you. That is weird in a good way thing to read. But shut up and screw you. I know it's not on screen right now. Whatever. Oh, that was the last thunder was loud. Must have been pretty close, right? Looks like it. No matter how old you get, thunder still makes you jump. Butler was looking at the dark night through a crack in the curtains. Every once in a while, a pale white lightning bolt would shine, and he seemed to enjoy it. Sam's wants to be only for me, though. Good luck, Ruby, with whatever. Good luck, Ruby. Good luck, Ruby. It's okay. Emotions are weird. Say screw you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Give me a moment. I gotta DM. He just wanted to send you a funny. Can I see it? I guess not, but whatever. I'm shutting down the chat. But there's looking at a door. Yada. Oh, look, you're so noisy. You woke Maria up. Sorry, Maria. Sorry, but they're so freaking loud. What the hell? So it's my fault? Sorry, Maria. It's okay to go back to sleep. Good night. Maria was a bit hasty with drowsy eyes. She was probably game's muted. Crap, I knew I was forgetting something. I had to remove Eva batteries. I had to unmute the game for me. I need to put the game on stream. And then I forgot to unmute the game too. So hard being a streamer. But he was a bit hasty with dressing eyes. She was probably half asleep and couldn't think straight.
Oh, that's okay. I won't sleep.
Nah, go ahead and sleep. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Can we go back to the Ace Attorney battles, please? Forever?
I'm not half asleep.
Come on, you're totally half asleep, aren't you? Sleep.
I'm not half asleep, not half asleep.
Quit it, stupid butler. Sheesh. What are you thinking, a kid who was just woken up in a bad mood?
I'm not half asleep. Not half asleep.
Understood, Maria-chan. You won't have a sleep, so calm down.
Not half asleep. Not half asleep.
Maybe it was because of her delicate mental state after waking up, but Maria suddenly threw a tantrum. Butler had only been trying to tease her a bit. One sec. Okay. So he was confused by this extreme overreaction. George held her head high, trying to calm her down. Maria's head rose and I don't want to think. I don't want to talk. But just again with the parallels, we see how Rosa's outbursts are so extreme, especially how we saw with the social worker, right? And then we see things like these with Maria. I can't be the only one to think this, right? Whatever. That's all. They're just both so extreme and no other character has acted in the way either of them have. Even when Eva goes all crazy mode, she still seems like she's doing it with intention. Like she isn't losing her emotions. She is being a brat on purpose to make Natsuhi mad or whatever, right? But Little and Jessica are trying to push the blame on each other, saying it's your fault too. Hey, be quiet, you two. OMG, I do that. Hey, be quiet. Jessica-chan, there was still some hot water in the pot, right? Could you make some tea for her? Would you calm down, Maria-chan? And like her intention was to eye bit by bit. But she still glared at Bandler and made fun of her with sharp eyes. Bandler was just kidding around. He doesn't really think you're half asleep. So calm down. Okay? George noticed. Maria was staring at Bandler with incredible eyes. I'm not thinking, I'm not talking. I hate not being clear. And I feel like there's something I said that I wasn't clear. Even though I probably was clear and everyone knows what I meant. Nope. And despite having just displayed all the emotion, she laughed in a small voice. Instead of a laugh, it seemed more like she was muttering while thinking about or else counting each he. As though each time she said he, something brutal would happen over and over. George felt something creepy for an instant. Show and don't tell after 500 kilometers. But he couldn't spot the madness that peeked out from the depths of the girl's eyes for just a moment. After a short period of stunned silence on George's part, Maria stopped her bizarre quiet laugh and pushed George's arm aside as though telling him to let it go.
I'll forgive him.
Really? You're such a good girl, Maria. But Lirkun, Maria-chan forgave you. Make up. Yeah, sorry for teasing you. Forgive me. Hey, Maria. Let's take some cafe aula as a sign that you've made up. I'll put in lots of sugar so it'll be sweet.
I don't need it. But I forgive you because I'm a witch.
One more time, Maria laughed in a creepy, quiet voice. But it was only for a very short time, so Butler and Jessica didn't think much of it. They decided to think that it had probably only looked that way when the lightning lit her cheek with a pale white light for an instant. At that time, they could hear the sound of loud footsteps coming from the hall. It was already about 10:30 late at night. Late at night is usually a time when you aren't supposed to be disturbed. Hearing footsteps like that at this time was far from calming. Then, along with a clearly ominous knock that repeated furiously, they could hear Goda and Komasawa's voices. They clearly told them that this was an abnormal situation. Children! Are you there? Are you there? It's Goda!
Miss Komasawa, is everyone okay? What has happened? What has happened?
When George opened the door, the two of them trembled in, sopping wet. It looked like they had dashed from the mansion without an umbrella. What's wrong with you two? Did something happen? I forgot that they were panicked from the murders. It was! The master! Kurao-sama! Everyone Okay, we're done. No more. I cannot do it anymore. It sucks so bad that Maria and Rosa are the only characters that have made me cry. I hate it so bad. I mean, I guess technically Angie, because I also cried when she said that Butler showed up to her party. Whatever. Screw you. Screw all of you. Whatever. I'm not gonna be able to rest well unless I say this. All of you leave. I just need to. I make fun of Persona 5 and Umineko for repeating things over and over, even though I already know. But I'm the same, so I guess I shouldn't complain. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. What I was saying. No, I'm not. Yes, leave. I'm just saying this for my own sake. I was saying that the phone call that Maria, that we saw in that scene, I think that phone call did not happen. I think like the exact words that were said during that phone call did not happen. Those were just the imaginings of Maria, what she would imagine after hearing that your mom is spending time in vacation with a boyfriend. But that doesn't mean. But I think that Rosa still thinks those things in her head. I just don't really see. No, okay, I think it doesn't matter. If the exact words were said in that phone call or not, it literally does not matter. It does not matter in the slightest. I'm glad I started talking so I can think of this and not, like, think about it more than that. It literally does not matter. If she said those things, it makes sense, because I just said that Rosa has these weird outbursts. So if she senses that her fantasy of being with this man starts being crumbled because he wants to go back to his wife, she would have a Maria-style outburst at that moment. It makes sense. If that never happened and she wouldn't hurt her ego by saying those embarrassing things to a man, that's fine, but I still think that she does think those things, just not with complete and utter malice like it seemed in that scene. But I still think she does. She thinks, again, I already said it, whatever. She thinks those things in a way that any human would think those things, especially her because of how terrible her life been. But she wouldn't ever actually trade Maria for the world. That is all I'm trying to say. Whatever, I don't care anymore. I don't care. This game is garbage. 1 out of 10 on a good day. I don't care. I'm out. Bye bye, everyone. I'll see you on fucking August. Bye.